Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Prior to the pandemic and telling these stories for what I thought was 5 people who really needed to hear it, I rarely told people that I have MS. Um, Someone said that I shouldn't say that I have it, that I should say that I struggle with it. But I don't struggle with it. I have it, and I'm healed of it. I'm just in recovery. Anyway, prior to that time, I rarely talked about it. But I do believe when you tell a better story, you live a better life. There's something about being vulnerable in story that enables you to be true to who you really are. And that is a part of my life. And I was working with a group, and I mentioned it last night, which I don't do, but I also rarely work late. Truth of the matter is, I get up super, super early because those are my best hours, my best functioning hours, and I sleep a lot. And whenever I mention it, there is at least 20% of the room who either knows someone or is struggling with it themselves. And most of those people never talk about it. And last night I was gifted with the stories of those who don't talk about it. And one man told me that it affects his memory and that he forgets things, and people tease him and just think that, he's just having one of those days or whatever, but they have no idea that he has MS. And he said, I'm going to let people know, because if they know, they'll realize why I'm struggling, and they'll realize that as good as I am, as amazing as I am at doing my job, it is hard to do. And I keep this to myself because I don't want anybody to think I'm different, that I'm not capable, that I'm not able. And I said, that's what I was doing. And he said, I get it now. When you're true to yourself, you can be true to others. I was like, yeah. Then somebody else came up and said, I have severe vertigo. I'm falling all the time, and people just think I'm clumsy. And he said, now I'm going to tell them what's going on. It'll be a good thing for me to tell them what's going on. Somebody else came and told me about how their daughter was just diagnosed, and they were afraid and constantly hovering over her because it's his baby and he didn't want to see anything happen to her. And he said, now I know I can step back a little bit and let her live her life. Somebody else came and said, can I hug you? My father just died from complications of MS. And I said, and I may too. So when I get there, if I do, I'll tell him you're doing just fine. She cried and laughed and hugged me. Sometimes the thing that we struggle with is the thing that somebody else needs your struggle for. I love you, babies. Don't let what you have keep you from being who you are, because it's a part of it. When I limp up and down the steps, that's just God saying, slow down. There's something good to see. I love you.